The combine, can't get into.
I don't care.
Not a big
And they
fan.
say everybody's great.
Wait a second. Last time we were talking about that, do you know who that guy was that his dick fell out?
Oh,
Chris Jones.
Chris Jones. Yeah.
Like, how could we
Chiefs,
forget
right?
that? The guy's a monster.
Chiefs. Yeah.
It was kind of like a little bit of a fluke with his dick out, though. It wasn't big.
I didn't really see it.
Not his dick wasn't big. It wasn't. Yeah, you couldn't really see it.
Couldn't really see it.
I'm sure it's big.
He was probably wearing black shorts and he just, said his dick fell out.
Yeah.
Imagine rolling with a dick like that.
No.
You think anybody wears a cup in football? I don't think so.
I think they have to.
I don't
think it's
they
part
do.
of their whole apparatus that they
Do you
put
think
on.
any of the linemen grab the other guy's cocks?
I think there's whole shit like
That's
that
fucked up.
happening.
Bottom of the pile
On a
shit.
tush push,
Oof.
definitely dick's being grabbed.
First down, dogs.
Oh, these are beans, bro. It's a lot of work. Be a lot cooler if under the beans were a fucking eighth of weed. A little 19th hole weed. A little bit of a better label so you could see it.
I mean, I don't think the point of the person sending it was for you to trash the shit out of it. But, all right.
Who's grinding these bitches up?
I got a grinder over here.
Could you eat these straight up?
I have.
A regular coffee bean, not
I've
an
sucked on a
espresso
coffee bean.
bean. Yeah?
Yeah.
What does that do?
I mean, first of all, let's rewind what you just said. What? Not a coffee bean, not an espresso bean, a coffee bean?
Is there a difference? I'm not a big coffee guy.
No difference at all.
It's just the way you cook it.
Cook it, yes.
So
Brew.
you can make this an espresso? Mm-hmm. Really?
You can make it an espresso.
Okay.
It's just how much it's ground up and then the process in which you make it.
Okay. All right. I mean, I thought all beans get grounded up.
Yeah, but a coffee, like drip coffee, is, ground up coffee of a certain size in a filter or however you want to make it.
Hot
with
water.
hot water poured on top of it.
Right.
Espresso is just in the machine and it's pressure that's pushing it through.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Listen, shout out 19th Hole Coffee. We got it today. I didn't have time to grind it because I was just drinking kava for the past 2.5 hours. But,
I thought you were going to say 2.5 months. I've been drinking kava for the
I got the grinder. I got, a nice French press. I'm going to hold on to it until the next episode, and we're going to drink it.
I want a cup.
Yeah.
Can I put creamer in it, or am I supposed to just drink this bitch black?
I mean, you should definitely try it before black.
Agreed.
And then, juice it up with your International Delight
What
French
city?
vanilla.
What city is this from?
Louisiana, I think.
Louisiana.
Yeah.
I got cousins out there.
Maybe it was your cousin, and you just didn't know.
I mean,
Country cousins.
country cousins.
I was like the whole football, no football thing. Like I was starting to miss it a little bit.
Oh, you didn't know that the UFL started this weekend?
I'm
okay.
not watching that. It's funny though. I was starting to miss it. I got into March Madness a little bit, and then I was like, you know what? I could really go for some football. But then baseball came, and it's like,
Okay.
I got time. I'm good for now.
You know what I noticed?
What?
My kids have taken in football pretty well, where I watched a lot this year, and they don't complain what's on TV. Mm-hmm. Opening weekend of baseball, they complained every 5 seconds that thing was on my TV. Really? We're watching this again?
Why? Just too slow?
I guess it's too slow. Nobody's interested, but that just shows how good football is. Like they are. My 8-year-old is like, which team are we rooting for in football? Like, and then she'll say who she likes no matter what I say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But baseball, not an interest.
I could see that.
Not a bit.
That's a sport that's in a lot of trouble.
It is.
Like the young generation have no connection to that whatsoever.
We're probably the last.
But Little League's still a thing.
Not so much.
Speaking of Little League, St. Patrick's Day parade through Lindenhurst this week.
How was it?
I heard
missed it.
Sean was out there marching with the T-ball teams.
Oh, yeah? Which kid? Kid number 9?
The latest one. Which I wish that we had some video of that.
Oh, my God. I would love that. I would absolutely love that.
Who do you think is going to be more of a conspiracy? Or which conspiracy do you think is going to get more publicity? The Tush Push or the torpedo bats?
Tush Push only because the bats were tested and given the okay by the MLB already.
I still feel like it's going to be a problem.
Well, Judge is not using it, which
know.
I am surprised.
But he doesn't need to.
He doesn't need to, but I thought he was a part of it.
He could fucking get up there with a field hockey stick.
I guess
hit
so.
it over
The guy
fucking
smashed fucking 3 in one game. I mean, it's remarkable.
You just know something's coming with that. I know they approved
Definitely.
it, but you know that something's coming.
Definitely until everyone gets one or the pitchers agree.
Do you think that other teams, are the Yankees the only team that's using it right now?
No, there's a guy, I don't know the teams, but yesterday, MLB Tonight, there were 3 other dudes that are already using it.
That makes me feel better.
And it was funny, too, because, like, one of the guys was on Minnesota, and they just showed, like, 7 flyouts. Like, it didn't get there yet. It wasn't on a sweet spot yet.
Oh, man, should we just make this about baseball and fuck football? 'Cause
I just like saying
I watched
the
so
word-
much baseball this weekend.
I like thinking of my grandfather and saying torpedo. Torpedo bats.
It's a weird looking bat.
It's a really weird looking back, and it looks illegal.
Should we order one?
Let's try it
Just
out.
to have?
Do you think we could hit it 325 feet?
Should have had the torpedo bats for the smash room.
What's the porch in right field for the
Like
for the
200
Yankees? Do you think we could do it?
It's like low 3s, right?
I think so.
No way.
No way.
No way.
Not even with a torpedo bat.
No way. No
God,
chance.
if we could ever get the okay, I'd love to step foot on that fucking field.
Yeah, me too.
You never have?
No.
My brother has.
Never gone on the tour.
Yeah, but I don't want to do it on a tour. I want to be like invited.
Oh, you're going to say, like, I want to play in the game.
No, I can't play in the game, but I want to be like invited like one day, like, you know, this is your day to.
By who?
I don't know yet. Somebody out here, please. I mean, if you're.
So you meant like a player.
No, I don't know any players.
Like,
I
it's
need,
Waldo Cabrera. Can I come watch you play and maybe step on the field?
how about the home runs, huh?
Oh, man.
I mean,
Great
it's-
weekend.
a ton of home runs.
I loved it.
I won that thing twice. I got a total of like $46 free in bets
Nice.
for doing that 25%.
Yesterday was like, I mean, I had so much money on baseball on Saturday.
You said like 100 the other day. I was like, you're out of your mind.
I remembered how much I had to start the day, and then it was like maybe 130. And then I saw how much I had left, and I was like, wow. Like I wasn't doing it in my head as I was like putting, a couple $10, $20 bets here or there. Right. And I was like, oh my God, this is way too much money to have on baseball.
What are you doing? What are you betting on?
I like to bet on
2 bases?
2 bases.
2 bases.
Yeah.
That seems to be the gamblers.
You get like 3 guys together. What happened on Friday was, man, we're never going to talk about football. What happened on Friday was
it's 5 minutes, John.
I was at the Kava place, right? So the 3 kids there, everybody gambles there. It's fun. It's a good time. And
what else is there to do there? You can't do anything else.
Watch
there.
TV, talk about politics. So they're like, all right, everybody jump in. And now I was not part of this conversation. And everybody's like, everybody jump in. We're going to pick 2 total bases. So they all pick one. One kid picks, I forget who they picked, Bo Bichette. Another one picked somebody on the Red Sox. And
I'm like, baseball. It's random. It's completely random.
I mean, I guess it's too early in the season to really.
Yes.
Right? So I'm like, give me Francisco Lindor. Right? And I'm like, in the back of my head, I'm like, fuck, I can't really go back on. I said it. Now, if I switch it and he gets it and the next guy doesn't get it, I can't do this. I'm like, but that guy historically starts off so slow.
Super slow.
No, I wasn't even involved in this bet. I just kind of threw my name in there.
Don't tell me.
All 3 hit except for mine.
Oh,
all 3
man.
of the other ones hit except for mine.
You telling me work on first down dogs, not baseball MLB?
Not fucking third base fucking pussycats.
Should have bet on Rafael Devers. He's been doing nothing.
So it's like, so what they don't do that I have a degenerate gambling problem for is like any sort of parlay I do, I bet all those bets straight.
Straight up too, yeah.
So not only did they not win the parlay, but I actually made money because I bet all of their fucking, 2 total base guys.
Gotta teach them how to bet, man.
That's it. And then Saturday, I just cleaned up. No, that was Saturday. Sunday, cleaned up.
Oh yeah,
it was amazing to watch too because I was like, I had hit a bet with 2 of those same kids we had hit earlier, 3 different 2 total bases, and I'm like, you know what? I hate when I don't have even money in my account.
I know you do.
So I'm like, let me do another one. So like $9.80. I'm like, let me go for these 2 guys home run. Julio Rodriguez, and then the other guy from the Diamondbacks.
I hit on him too yesterday.
And the other guy from
Seattle.
the Diamondbacks, Goriel.
Nice.
And I watched the Julio.
Gurriel, you picked Lourdes Gurriel to get a home run?
Yeah.
What?
He had 18 homers last year.
Okay.
I look at the stats.
That's like 5 a month. I don't even know. Maybe 3 a month.
Whatever. All I know is that right now I have $540 in my account. So
I did a quick today just for shits and giggles. I did like a $3 stolen base 3 guys. The odds on those are ridiculous.
that's suicide.
Oh, it is, but it was
That's
$3 of bonus bets.
I like to do like I was doing the other day. I like to do like a home run, a 2 total base, maybe like an over and under. It's fun.
Yeah, it is
makes
fun.
it interesting.
It does.
It really does.
I mean, you got to do something to make baseball even more interesting, and that definitely hits it.
But I was home and I have the MLB package thing. So like I turned to the Mariners game right as he was launching that home run. Man. And then I'm like, fuck, it's over. Gurriel's not going to get it. They were down. They scored like 9 runs.
Yep. They scored in the 8th inning or
bottom
something
of the 8th,
like that.
yeah.
Yep.
And I turn it on, same thing. He launches it the second I turn it on.
Fuck.
It was nice.
Great.
It was a nice feeling. So I probably got $200 on baseball tonight.
Did you see any Naylor?
Huh?
Josh Naylor?
No.
250 pounds, 5'11".
Oh, I
The
did.
guy was on base all day on
I
Sunday.
did see that.
I don't understand it, dude. He got a stolen base, too. I don't know if it was like a second and third stolen base. The guy looks so out of shape, and he's, it's early in the season, but he's 455 on base almost all the time.
What's up with the Pirates? Anything?
Yeah, they have 0 bullpen. Our closer has 2 losses already.
They got 1 pitcher.
But I love the starting pitchers. I
All
love
of
the
them?
starting pitchers. I mean, 4 out of the 5. I don't really know the 5th.
It was
But Mitch Keller did great. Skeens did good. Falter did all right.
I saw that.
So, I mean, they're okay. But as soon as you turn it over to that bullpen,
Oh, yeah.
garbage.
Is Andrew McCutchen still on the Pirates?
Home
or
run
back
yesterday.
on the Pirates?
Home run yesterday. Yes,
Interesting.
1 more year because he's going to break some records this year.
But he left and came back, right?
He left. He went to Philly and he went maybe
was he on
to
the Yankees?
Yeah, he was on the Yankees for a tiny
The
bit.
Braves also? Or was he on the Braves before the Pirates?
I don't think. No, he came up on with
He
the
was on the
Pirates.
Braves.
But he's going to break a bunch of he's going to break the home run record, possibly hits record too. I'm not sure, but there's a couple records that he's going to break. So this is probably his last year.
All right, that's enough baseball. That's
All
another
1
show.
run games, 1 and 3.
Oof.
Yep.
Just get used to that. I saw
Just get used to
I
that.
saw a great video of a drone video of the ballpark.
Oh yeah,
What a cool place.
it does look like a cool place.
You've never gone? We've
No,
talked
I
about
had
this?
tickets to. I bought a 3-game series
that's
ticket
right.
once,
That's right.
and I have not gone.
We should try to go.
I'd love to go.
I'll go right now.
It's a little cold right now, but I'd like to go.
All right, so we're in between the combine and the draft, and free agency is over for everybody except for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that.
The combine can't get into.
I don't care.
Not a big
And they
thing.
say everybody's great.
Wait a second. Last time we were talking about that, do you know who that guy was that his dick fell out?
Oh,
Chris Jones.
Chris Jones. Yeah.
Like, how could we
Chiefs,
forget
right?
that? The guy's a monster.
Chiefs. Yeah.
It was kind of like a little bit of a fluke with his dick out, though. It wasn't big.
I didn't really see it.
Not his dick wasn't big. It wasn't. Yeah, you couldn't really see it.
Couldn't really see it.
I'm sure it's big.
He was probably wearing black shorts and he just, said his dick fell out.
Yeah.
Imagine Ronan with a dick like that.
No.
You think anybody wears a cup in football? I don't think so.
I think they have to.
I don't
I think it's
they
part
do.
of their whole apparatus that they
Do you
put
think
on.
any of the linemen grabbed the other guy's cocks?
I think there's whole shit like
That's
that
fucked
happening.
up. Bottom of the pile
On a
shit.
tush push,
Oof.
definitely dick's being grabbed.
What do you think about that, though? It's talking about the tush push. What do you think about the fact that this guy, one of the commentators, I can't say his name because it's a hard name to say, but you know who he
Mark
is.
Schlereth?
Yeah. How do you say it?
Mark Schlereth.
Mark Schlereth. What do you think about you can't do it on a kick. You can't have any leverage on a kick, and you can't do that on defense where you're
Right.
pushing off your guy.
Yeah.
So is this just something that fell through the cracks and easily they'll just turn it over and say you can't push your own guy?
I mean, it's silly to do that, but I mean, they do shit like that all the time, so I guess it could happen. But show me somebody else who's going to do it first.
That's what I was trying to explain to somebody today. Nobody else is doing it, and he kept on giving me excuses, and I'm like, no, I'm not talking about the defense stopping it.
Right.
I'm talking about
No one's even trying it.
another offense doing it. And then the other problem I have with if they do get rid of that, that means any running back that gets stopped right away, there's no more pushing him
Yeah,
forward.
they got to blow the whistle.
Which that's rough. That's a rough stoppage in a game.
That is what's hitting me though. Is like, why is no one else tried this?
I don't know.
It's been 3 years now.
I guess
Right?
it's the personnel. I mean, you don't have a couple linemen that could do this?
The Bills, I feel like.
Well, they failed in the playoffs.
Imagine Tush pushing with Josh Allen.
Yeah. But this problem is, though, most of the time he runs throughout the year, he's getting 4 yards.
Right.
Why are we not getting it when you need that first down?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Doesn't make sense.
It'd be ridiculous if they better not do it this offseason, but next year we better see some other teams try to do it.
Yeah, I would think so.
Gotta.
I mean, you got a running quarterback now, so you better, want that to be legal.
I feel like I'm happy with that.
You
I'm
should
not
be.
getting crazy about.
No, please don't.
I will eventually, but
You shouldn't.
Yeah,
but I'd
I
be
probably
happy.
will.
I would be happy.
It was probably other than I feel like the best shot they had was Rodgers. If he would have came back,
yes,
but it's just
agree.
I can't deal with it. It's a circus. Whatever. Happy to move on. They got the best outcome that I could have hoped for, which is I'm going to be careful what I wish for because 6 games in when we're fucking 1-5, we'll see how it goes.
It's true. But I mean, I think you're right exactly the way you said it.
You know what I like most about this whole thing with the Jets and Justin Fields?
He's 25.
Feels a little bit like the Knicks and the Villanova Wildcats.
Oh, because they got a bunch of people from
Yeah.
Ohio State, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and then
great.
I saw that because the Chargers got your boy,
Who?
the running back Najee.
Oh, Najee.
Right?
Okay.
So they're loaded up. So Dobbins, he's on the Chargers, dispensable. Let's get him back. We got Wilson. We got fucking Fields. We could get Dobbins in there. Ruckert.
I think you're gonna do all right.
I don't know.
I mean, I won't get crazy,
We'll
but
see.
you're better than you were. I think.
We'll see. I think it's a good thing they did. New coach, new GM. I feel like I'm okay with what's happened.
And they have him for a couple of years already.
I don't know.
Like
I
he's
think
signed.
it's 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's 2 years.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Can't wait till football.
Crosstown, the Giants.
Yeah.
Have you seen the salary comparisons between the Giants, Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, $14.5 million combined getting paid this year?
Okay.
Daniel Jones, $14 million.
Where's he? Where's Daniel Jones?
He's on
Minnesota?
Is he on the Niners?
Niners? Oh my god.
No, I don't know where he is. He's not on that team.
I kind of like what the
No,
Giants are
Daniel
doing.
Jones is on the Colts.
Colts. Okay, so he's going to start. Oh no, well you got
Richardson.
Richardson. He'll go.
You like what the Giants did?
I like what the Giants did in the fact that one, if they do pick a quarterback in the first or second round, if Russell Wilson doesn't do well, they could still go to Winston. You're not rushing your QB. You're not getting him out there and having to go. 2, if Torrey Hunter's available, you get the best available. You get him, and then we could worry about a quarterback next year if we need to worry about a quarterback.
I think with those two, first of all, I don't think that it's not going to happen. Like, there's not going to be anybody there for them.
What do you mean it's not going to happen?
There's not going to be
a quarterback.
Yeah, no.
That's fine.
Sanders, obviously, Ward's going to go 1. Sanders, whatever.
I don't want Sanders.
I can't, but you know that's a very interesting situation setting up. I heard this multiple times, and I'm going to say it's definitely true. Deion Sanders said he will not allow that kid to play for the Jets or the Browns.
That's what I heard too.
The Browns have to take him.
Yeah, or Tennessee. Tennessee's going to take Cam.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Browns have to take him.
Has anybody, besides the whole Eli Phil Rivers thing, has anybody denied
I feel like there was someone else they were talking about, but I can't remember.
and just said, nope, not playing for you?
That was wild when that happened.
I know people have done it for the Pittsburgh Pirates. They're like, no, I'm going to go back to school.
I feel like he would want him to be on the Giants.
Why not be on a shittier team so you could grow your brand and make them come out of nothing? That's why I think he kind of wanted the Jets a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, they know that he knows that they have a little bit of talent.
Yeah. Fields?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, just build off of nothingness. If you're not expected to really do anything or change anything, and then all of a sudden you win 8 games,
Yeah.
you're a good draft pick then.
Yeah, but if the Giants draft Sanders or a quarterback, they're not keeping both of those guys, Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston.
I think they
They're gonna
should
have to cut one of them.
get rid of fucking Italian Cutlets. Yeah.
I can't believe he's still on the team.
Neither can I. And he was signed first. So what happens in that situation? You give that guy $8 million, then you sign 3 more quarterbacks. Do you get your $8 million?
I don't know. It's a guess how much of it's guaranteed.
None of this is guaranteed. Hopefully you make it to the first of the season. He ain't getting picked up by anybody else.
No.
That's so sad.
What's funny is I saw him at the Combine. Well, back to the Combine. I was actually watching it for a little while, and they had, was it the Combine or the Super Bowl? One of them. Jameis Winston was there.
Combine of the Super Bowl.
Similar events. It's a lot of Kava, a lot of Kratom. He was there, and he was saying that that's where he wanted to go. He wanted to go to a big market team.
Oh, God.
You know?
That's crazy.
So he was talking about New York. He was saying the Jets are the Giants. It's interesting.
Well, he got his wish.
What about the fucking quarterback room out in Pittsburgh?
I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. What is the truth with what's going on with Rodgers? It's like Rodgers or bust.
I know. I saw a thing today that he's close.
Close to what? Why can't this guy make a decision?
You mean you don't want fucking Mason Rudolph starting this year?
No, I don't want Mason Rudolph
Skyler, what's the other guy's name? Skyler something or other?
What, they got the guy from Miami?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
He's the backup.
As soon as they said they signed Mason Rudolph again, I was like, awesome. We're going backwards. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
But you'd be happy if the Rodgers thing happens.
Yes. I said that earlier.
Yeah.
I would definitely be happy, but what is taking so long for him to decide where he wants to go? What could be the contract holdup?
I mean, you got to feel like it's like, sloppy 59ths at this point because he really wanted to be a Viking.
Okay, but that's over.
And then they didn't want him.
Yeah, so that's over. So
Like,
you're not
this is
gonna act like you want something else?
I don't know. It's interesting.
What does he want? He wants his own plane. What does he want? What does he want to get out there?
I feel like they have no choice with what they did with DK and obviously the other guy, Pickens. They can't put one of these guys, the two that they got, or get somebody new in. They will eat him alive.
Because I'll tell you right now, if they don't get a quarterback, Pickens is gone.
Yeah, they
100%.
It's going to be chaos.
Yes.
They have to get somebody respectable to throw them the ball.
Somebody actually said something about DK being, because I was wearing Pittsburgh during that gay clip. Mm-hmm. Somebody said something about DK being the gayest guy out there or something like that.
He's gay?
No, I think he just comes off that way sometimes.
Because he's got a great body?
I think he's a beast. People started putting down Metcalf right away at my job. People on this, I was talking to. The guy's a fucking beast, bro.
Listen, I don't care for the Steelers. Well documented.
We know that, yeah.
But
we know that.
I think DK Metcalf
got another 24 weeks of that coming up.
Is
I can't
amazing.
Wait. Yeah.
He was always, I was always so impressed by him.
Huge and fast and good.
Going to be interested. Who's starting week 1?
It's got to be Rodgers.
It's got to be.
I just don't get what would be taking so long.
Just get him in there.
Just get him in there, get him practicing, get him going.
Not a lot
and I think it'll be less of a circus in Pittsburgh. That's what I think.
Yeah, I could see that. It's not the same media town and all that shit. Like, Rodgers made it difficult here.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's gonna try and make it difficult everywhere because he thinks he's a god superstar.
Hard guy to like.
Yeah.
Really hard guy to like.
Did you ever finish Enigma?
No.
Neither did I.
Stopped. I got to like 5 minutes into the second episode and I was like, fuck this.
You knew how the season turned out?
I hate this guy. Yeah. Well,
what about Diggs to Pats? How about Stefon Diggs?
That's an interesting one.
That's an interesting one. Giving him somebody. Drake May was dealing with complete rookies or 2-year guys. The kid could throw the ball. He could run.
Yeah.
I think they'll turn. And now they got the coach.
Yeah.
That seems to be a lot of people not liking him for some reason. But the AFC is fucking stacked.
I feel it. I feel it coming.
Feel what coming?
The Patriots.
Yeah.
I feel like a return. Drake May. The fans were a little crazy. The Patriots fans last year were a little crazy about him. But he's got something. And now they're just going to redo it again.
Defense is going to be good. I feel like the defense is going to be vamped up. Mm. I think that was a pretty cool signing.
I don't think about that. I mean, I get it. Like, you got to bring somebody in who's got a name to him, but he's a fucking disaster.
Yeah, you think trash?
Yeah. He couldn't make it work with Josh Allen, who's one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
That was more or less, I think, too much drama.
Yeah.
And he did have games, though. It's not like he's Kevin Bourne going out there and trying to catch a fucking over-the-middle pass.
He did nothing last year with the Texans. Did he get hurt?
He did get hurt. He got hurt kind of quick, like week 6.
Yeah.
He got hurt.
I don't know. I think that's a rough one.
I wonder what would happen if they had Nico, fucking Dell, Diggs. Come on.
I think they're going to have a big bounce back this year.
Yeah,
even though they still made the playoffs, but
we were high on them last year, and they kind of faltered a bit.
Who's that going to be this year? The Redskins. I mean, the Commanders.
The Commanders, or do they come back down to reality?
I think that everyone is going to be so hot on the Commanders.
Oh,
going
definitely.
into next year.
Definitely.
So they got Debo.
Are they going to be running 17-play offensive drives like continuously? That's going to be the big story. Like,
Yeah.
fourth down all the time. How tired?
That guy we talk about, the GM who married the girl from Lindenhurst.
Yep.
What a move, though.
Seriously.
From the Niners, picks up Debo, brings him back.
Yep.
I feel like he's got something to prove.
I think so, too.
You know?
I agree with that. He's still young.
Yeah.
Probably not as injured. He didn't get that injured last year. I think they'll have some moves for him. That'll be pretty good. Stop putting him in as running back. That's one rule that they should have. That's one rule they should.
You got
stop
other guys
doing.
that can run the ball.
Just keep him as a wide receiver.
Let him stay out there.
I do think the AFC is fucking stacked, though.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot. What's going to happen with the Chiefs?
It's going to be a tough time this year. It's going to be a tough time.
That
this year.
happens to them. What happens to all the teams that lose the Super Bowl
No.
and they don't make it?
No.
You think they're going to make the playoffs?
I think I would have to reassess when we get closer, but as of right now, I could still, coaching wise, Pat Mahomes, I see them in the playoffs. Have they made any moves?
I don't
No,
know.
not really.
Didn't they get a receiver? Big name receiver? Not big name.
I don't know. Didn't Rashid Rice get arrested or something? Aren't they just getting arrested?
Of course.
Like, what goes on out there? Like, Andy Reid just has everybody who gets arrested. And then 4 years later, they'll be back on the team like Kareem Hunt. Like, what the fuck happens?
Here's my prediction of the biggest regression from a free agent. Sam Darnold.
Yes. I think that's an easy choice.
He made probably one of the... I mean, I understand you got to get the bag, but, like, he made one of the worst career choices.
Going to Seattle?
He went from a team with a coach who was an offensive just juggernaut, a great offensive line, weapons all over the field,
One of the best wide receivers out there.
to a team that has no offensive line,
Yep.
a new head coach.
I don't think it matters. He's getting $100 million.
$40 million a year.
He's getting $100 million. I don't think it matters. I think he did what he needed to do.
That's so sad.
Is it though?
I don't know. I mean, it's not sad for him. He's gonna probably bang his wife on a bag of money, or husband. I don't know.
We gotta get off that. We're gonna get killed for that. He does look gay though. He does.
Yeah, I guess for that, but I don't know. It's like part of me. I understand it's a business, but I want some like just feeling of I want to win, and you can't think you're going there and you're gonna win.
So you don't truly believe when people come to a team like that, they're like, yeah, we're going for the Super Bowl.
Of course, but look at what happened. They have no offensive line. They got rid of both wide receivers.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
I mean,
there.
Lockett has to retire. Did he retire or is he?
No, he moved to another team.
He went to
didn't
another team. He's
I
been
think so.
garbage for 2 years. But yeah, Seattle's gonna be rough.
Yeah, that. I feel like is going to be the biggest regression.
I agree with you. I thought he was gonna start going down about week 14, and he didn't do it. But I agree with you.
Yeah. Oh, one stat from Russell Wilson going to the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Now there is only one quarterback in the NFC East that has not made it to the NFC Championship game.
Dak.
That's it.
Wait, out of all the quarterbacks?
All the quarterbacks
in the NFC East.
in the NFC East.
Wow.
He's the
Dak
only
has
one.
a lot to prove. He
Hurts.
has a lot.
Daniels and freaking Russie Wilson. Dax, what's going on, man? You got to step it up.
Dax has got to win some games.
This is it. They're going to have to cut
Doesn't
him.
he have like a 6-year contract?
Oh, yeah, just get rid of him.
Oh,
Cut him.
my gosh.
He's on the Watson plan.
What if they draft one this year? You think they're going to draft a QB?
That might be interesting.
That would
be a
interesting.
move.
Put
That would be a good
little
move.
fucking fire under his belly.
The draft is so interesting, though. It's like I always get so geeked up about watching is like Sanders, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's statistically, from everything, the 46th best player in
Right.
that draft.
And people are going
He's
to
gonna go
fucking jump.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep.
I feel like that's not the thing to do.
It's not the thing
Like
to do.
all of these teams have holes all over the place. Like you reaching like that, you're just setting yourself up for trouble.
Now, on the opposite side, you're okay in round 3 picking up Sanders, right?
Yeah,
Of course.
without a doubt.
So why do they fucking do this to themselves? Why do they jump? I'd like to see a crazy thing like maybe this Dart guy that everybody's talking about
Oh yeah,
go before one of them. You know what I mean?
Jackson Dart.
Yeah, somebody just takes a fucking chance and they're like, you know what? I like this quarterback better than Sanders.
Yeah.
But with the money and the promotion, it just won't happen because if your name is number 1, some team's going to take a fucking chance on you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, without
That's
a
it.
doubt. Without a doubt. Especially that position.
Yep.
and all you're getting with it, like the market. Because there's probably some layer of that for the team also.
Like money-wise, you're saying?
Yeah,
coming
like
in?
his marketability. Is that a word?
Deion's going to steal all that anyway.
It's crazy.
Do you think he becomes a coach in the NFL eventually?
What did he say? I thought he said something about like there was only one team he would be the coach on, and it would be if both of his kids could be there.
Oh my God! I mean, come on, that can't
Like
be
the
a
stipulations.
Real statement. That can't be a real statement. You either want the job or you don't want the job.
No. What about Travis Hunter? You know anything about him?
I mean, I know of him, and I know that he should be top 3, but I didn't see him enough to think he's not that tall, right?
No,
he's not that little big guy. He's not that big.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's going to translate. They say he's the most talented guy in the draft. And I if you don't have a quarterback to throw it to him, I think it's going to be tough.
You know, it's going to be a horrible thing that you're not going to want to hear going into that is how many times are you going to hear, can this guy play both sides of the ball?
He's not going to play both sides of the ball.
But like, that's a thing that you're going to hear nonstop for the next 3 weeks. Nonstop.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was picked first over Cam Ward.
You think so?
Yeah, because I don't think Tennessee is set on picking a quarterback.
Interesting.
Why not take the most talented guy in the draft, right? And then that would blow up the whole fucking thing. But you can't get mad if he's picked first.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, you can't get mad if he's picked first.
You would be like, seriously, you'd be like Sean when he said that Rodgers going to get hurt in that first drive.
That's true.
I haven't heard anybody say what you just said.
Really?
No.
I mean, what's the difference from 3 to 1? That's not that.
It's the quarterback.
And you might have
multiple teams ahead of them that need a quarterback.
Yeah, but nobody has full trust in this Cam Ward guy.
No, you're right.
I don't think you can't put all your. I'd rather get a 3rd-round quarterback. That's what I'd rather do. But nobody has time anymore. I get it. You know, 1 year flies by. That's half of your coaching career. I understand it. But if this guy's going to possibly play both sides and be that talented, fucking give it a shot.
Yeah.
Sell jerseys.
You just can't.
Make a Torrey Hunter fucking drink.
Torrey Hunter. What is he on the fucking Minnesota Twins? Is Torrey Hunter coming back from the Twins?
What's his name?
Kirby Puckett.
I love Kirby Puckett. Him and Tony Gwynn were like twins.
Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter. There you go.
You think Tripp's ever going to come back on the show?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't know. Like, he doesn't respond to a text message, nothing.
I think he's very busy and stressed out.
Yeah?
I think he's got more than me going on.
I think you're right.
Which is bizarre.
He's about to go to Montana.
Oh, that's right. It's a trip, right?
Yes.
That's nice. I mean, with kids or without?
No, just him and Alicia.
Oh, that's nice. He probably hasn't done that in years.
I would love to see that.
I
just saw her before.
Get a GoPro.
She was saying that. Because she's like super active, likes to do shit. And I'm like,
I don't understand the two. I really don't.
I'm like, this guy's like, the biggest activity he needs is like to get to the fridge for his 21st Bud Light of the day, And she said that he texted him, and he was like, first of all, hiking boots, all ugly. Which this guy is fucking giving nobody fashion advice, which I thought was just a funny statement in and of itself. And then the second one was, they don't make them in my shoe size.
Wow.
I mean, he has a big foot. He's a size 15, but I'm like,
wow.
They definitely make hiking.
100%.
Like, now you're just starting to make excuses.
Does he need hiking boots if he's just going to go for a half a day once? Because that seems like a waste of money.
Yeah, I think that's overkill.
Just go in your sneakers.
Just go in your fucking dad shoes.
That's it.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. You're going to do it for one day. She's going to be so proud of you for trying. And then you don't have to go for the rest of the time.
We got to figure out how to get him back in here.
Are they going to go horseback riding?
I hope
that's
so.
Video that I need to see.
He can't get a horse. No way.
I can see. His idea of vacation is just laying in bed.
Without a doubt.
And hers is just like, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
This is like Netflix, a 20-pack of Bud Light, a bag of Sour Patch Kids.
And him saying, where you going? Where you going?
There's only one team. There's only one team that has not won a playoff game in the 21st century still.
Dallas.
Nope.
One team who has not won a playoff game.
Dolphins.
Ooh. Wow.
And this guy has the balls to come after me all the time about the Jets.
Yeah, that's true.
Are the Dolphins is everybody hanging their hat on those season plus Dan Marino?
You go
who didn't
undefeated.
do anything?
Dan Marino didn't do shit, I'm sorry. But you go undefeated, you got something to brag about. It's a solid go. Giants saved that by beating New England. That was big. But I guess you're right. I mean, I guess the Dolphins suck.
The franchises that are allowed to do and say whatever they want are the Patriots, the Steelers, the Giants even.
Yeah.
The Giants thing annoys me with all these Giants fans. It's like every Giant fan in our lifetime that we know has seen multiple Super Bowls.
Yes, that's true.
It's not an easy thing to do.
No, it's not. It's not an easy thing to do.
So it's like, I understand they're like historically terrible right now, but you got it.
They always come out of nowhere.
Who else? You would have said the Cowboys back in the day.
You would have said the Cowboys. You would have also said the Niners, but they haven't won, right?
Yeah, I would say the Niners, though, still.
Niners?
They're always okay. Packers.
Ravens haven't won enough Packers.
Yeah.
Packers are solid.
Yeah, those teams you can't say shit.
Baltimore.
But
Baltimore's
you got
always a challenge.
Yeah, even them. You got Dolphins fans running around talking shit about other. It's like, come on.
No, they can't talk shit.
Stop.
That's like being a fucking Arizona Cardinal fan.
Not that bad. It's not that bad.
No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
That's all I got. What do you got?
I mean, I had pretty much the same thing. The only other thing I had was Josh Rosen, his
mom?
story and his mom just having sex with a bunch of teammates. Like, it happened a couple times. Like, it happened in Arizona and then it happened in Atlanta. Yeah. But I can't fully find out if it's true or not, but there's a whole 20-minute special on the fall of Josh Rosen is pretty much the blame of his mom sucking his teammates' cocks. And you know what? I would fall too.
The best part about that is that you said
what?
The documentary's 20 minutes long. It wasn't even like a full documentary.
No.
It was just a segment as a part of something that had two other ones.
Still longer than his career. Still.
What's funny is when you said that, I was like, oh man, because Josh Rosen and Josh Allen, close.
Yes.
The first names and all of it, but two completely different worlds of players.
Yeah, wasn't he the first number one pick?
I think so.
Number one pick. Garbage.
It's crazy.
And the only reason why you fall so hard so fast is your mom on her knees. I mean, that's it.
That adds to it.
Yeah, you stop trying after that shit. You can't take her anywhere.
That's tough.
You got to get traded and not tell her what team you went to.
Well, that was the whole LeBron James thing. Wasn't his mom getting banged out by all kinds of coaches and teammates?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Tyrone Lue, Delonte West.
Oh, my God.
I think they were all dating his mom or something.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fucking bizarre.
King James.
So you had to have a fucking primetime show and take people to South Beach? South Beach isn't the place to go if your mom's banging everybody.
No, it's the opposite of the place to go.
Yes.
I was thinking about that the other day. I was watching a Heat game, and I was like, how the fuck does anybody play basketball in that town?
In Miami, right?
You can't have sports teams there and expect them to ever be good. But the Heat are good.
The Heat are good. The Heat have always been good, but that's all they have.
They've been good.
Miami Marlins are terrible. Tampa Bay's, you got to get rid of Tampa Bay. I mean, they're playing in Steinbrenner Park all year.
I mean, it's not even close to Miami, but I get it. Same state.
Yeah, but it's a big problem.
Oh, most of these teams. Wow, now I think about it. Oh, no, the Lightning. Tampa Bay Lightning are a fucking wagon.
Is anybody going to watch them?
Yeah, they're huge down there. They've won multiple Stanley Cups.
Yeah, they were good. But I mean, I think about that all the time. Imagine being in Arizona and being like, let's go watch hockey.
Yeah.
It's fucking 110 degrees. Maybe they just do it to get into the fucking cold.
I really got to get to a sporting event. I don't go to any.
Actually, I think Arizona doesn't exist. I think they're Utah now.
The Coyotes?
Yeah, I think the Coyotes
Utah
are gone.
Hockey Club?
You have to go where?
I got to get to a sporting event.
Me too. I haven't been in a while.
I was thinking about...
You're going to go to a Yankee game, right?
I don't think I did last year.
Really?
Nah.
I like a day.
Maybe I did. I think I went with Katie one game last year, actually. But the Saturday, that game we were talking about before with all those home runs.
Yeah.
I was thinking about, because I was talking shit on Thursday when the season started. I'm like, you can't go to games. It's so fucking cold right now. But then Saturday, it was
an anomaly.
Beautiful.
That was an anomaly.
But you get there, 3 pitches, 3 home runs.
You catching those 3 pitches though? Or you late?
Oh, definitely late.
You're
No, that's not true.
I might be late.
That's not true.
Not on purpose.
I used to be late.
Okay.
Because I'd usually be drinking in the parking lot.
Right.
But not now.
No, I'd be parking my car somewhere and then hearing it on the radio.
Baseball's different, though. It's I wouldn't go to a game to sit there for 9 straight innings. It's an event. I like to walk around.
Agree.
I'm going to try all the food, see what the people are looking like.
Yeah.
The first level...
Watching people is great.
The first level of a baseball stadium is electric.
Dude, the smoking section at Citi Field, you see the biggest people, and I've told you this before, people still get trashed at the ballpark.
I know.
I think, well, I won't say more than football. People are probably absolutely trashed at football, but they can't walk.
Friday nights.
Like, I walk around with my son, and I'm like, holy shit.
It's like a known thing that, like, don't go to a baseball game on Friday.
On a Friday night?
Oh.
That's true. People are wasted from work, tired from getting out early and shit.
Sean and I had those tickets, and we were probably really drunk at that time too. But like, I just remember Friday nights were like a fucking just like a war zone.
You're probably right. I could see
hockey
that.
too. It's the same thing. Every Friday night, it's like people just getting out of work. Week's over.
Yeah,
people just go nuts.
Yeah, I agree. That's cool. That's kind of cool actually. But I like going to a nice Tuesday night baseball game. Quiet.
Same.
20,000.
I like going like a Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah.
By myself.
I want to pull my kid out of school so bad.
Do it.
I'm doing it. I have to do it. Just pull him out of school. Go to a 1:30 game.
I got to look at the schedule. I still want to do that day game, Citi Field, night game, Yankee Stadium.
Let's do it. I want to do it.
There was only one game last year where that happened, but that would be so cool.
Let's do it.
Wait,
I'm serious.
Mets game in the afternoon, Yankees game at night. Next morning, Pirates game.
No thanks. On TV.
What's that permission slip look like for you?
That doesn't exist. Oh my God. That's it, right?
Yeah.
First down, dogs.
First down, dogs.